What's up, YouTube? We're back, and we're the GMs, and we're gonna be coming back at you with another draft right now. Today, we're talking Game of Thrones.
This might be this might be the first one we ever upload. So I don't know if you can say we're back. This might be the first one ever. You might be looking at the first draft video ever.
I was just totally.
Well, now it's not going to be.
Yeah.
All right. These three gentlemen are going to be drafting their favorite characters from the what?
Already wrong. Let me just go ahead and let me go ahead and handle the.
I'm the moderator here, bitch. So.
Yeah, you're the moderator, but you don't know enough about it. So let me just go ahead and speak real quick.
Go.
So Luke has never watched Game of Thrones, so it's only gonna be us three. We are drafting. You're basically like in a wrestling ring, except much larger.
Oh,
and there are going to be five-person teams fighting. So we're drafting based on like the skill of combat ability of each character. We're assembling 5-person squads, and they're just going to be going at it. And the big key is like you're considering the prime of each character's fighting ability as seen in the show.
Do they have to be in more than one episode?
No, they don't. So this is going to be. I know exactly what you're thinking about. We know who the number one pick's going to be. So the thing is, like, if you're talking about Robert Baratheon, you're taking him as the fat fuck in the show. You're not considering how good he was before the show started. And also with like Sir Barristan Selmy or whatever, you're considering him as an old fucker who's still very good, but in the show, not like how he's considered one of the best fighters ever, like before the show starts. So
Jake, how many picks do you get?
5.
Okay.
All right, I'm random number generating. You're 1, I'm 2, you're 3. Oh, got the first pick again. This is unbelievable.
So crazy how you get that.
Andy's got second. I'll kick us off with. I really feel bad that I'm not gonna know this name correctly. People are gonna hate me for it. But I'm definitely going with the fucker wielding 2 swords. Sir Arthur Dayne.
Yeah. The sword of the morning. It's like so according to like the books, he's just the greatest swordsman ever to live in Westeros.
And in the show, you see him like do enough work to like based on the show and one fucking.
He's in one scene in a flashback. Mm-hmm. So kind of weak there, but I know it.
But that's exactly who you were thinking about.
All right, second pick. I'm going the Mountain.
The Mountain.
Current state of Mountain, by the way.
Yeah.
Not pre-Frankenstein Mountain.
I will be. My first pick will be the guy that pretty much beat the Mountain.
But also had to kill himself.
If the wizard wasn't there,
he's not talking about that.
If the wizard wasn't there, the Mountain would have died due to this guy, the guy that essentially killed him, Oberyn Martell, the Viper.
Is he gonna beat the current phase of the Mountain though?
I don't think anyone would beat the current phase of the Mountain. He's immortal.
I see what your rationale
stabbed in the brain.
I thought you were saying you would pick him because he killed him. I understand what you're saying.
And my other pick, this gets a little more interesting. I got a lot of people written down here. I think the other guy I would pick is the Hound.
Oh, you got to go twice. Okay, the Hound.
You can leave it at that.
Just the anti-Mountain team right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Andy.
I'm going Jon Snow here, guys. Come on. Jon Snow.
Happy that you took him.
I am too.
I'm going with Jaime Lannister in prime.
In prime.
All right, all
show.
these people are in prime. We know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was pretty important to remind people of.
So you don't have to worry about him losing his hand.
No.
You just get
Absolute prime right at
prime.
first season fighting Ned Stark.
Right.
And then I'm also gonna go Brienne of Tarth.
good pick.
All right.
Who's up next?
Back to
right?
you. Yeah.
I'm going Arya here.
Yeah. Now you could look at this in a way where it's just like she's the best. I mean, the show just made her into someone that just can't be fucking beat apparently.
Bran.
No, let me get Khal Drogo.
Nice. That's a good pick. I like Khal Drogo. Don't really get to see him just decimate fuckers like you wish you
did
could.
see him rip a tongue out.
I mean, you do, yes. You get to see that brute strength, but
Then let me get between two people here. I don't know. One of these guys in his prime was pretty old.
In the show, prime in the show.
In the show he was pretty old.
I know who you're thinking about. So I'm taking it. He's still there.
I did see him murder a fuckload of people though. I'm still taking Sir Barristan here.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
Guys,
it's a good pick.
Legendary.
Was it Selmy?
Just Sir Barristan.
Sir Barristan.
Funky last name.
My pick now, right?
Yeah.
It's basically right now between two people. I think I have somebody else.
The two giants.
No, not the
The
Giants.
fucking giant that the little 5-year-old killed.
Giants. Yeah, dude. Whatever her name was.
Some,
Lady Mormont.
Mormont.
Yeah, Mormont. Yeah, definitely not her. I guess I'm going Tormund here.
Tormund?
Tormund, yeah.
Yeah, he was up there for me as well.
I mean, also just fighting along Jon Snow. You know, morale's going to be high. So, who's up now?
I am. I got my last two. Between a few. This is tough. Again, we could probably go to 6 or 7 with this, but let's just, in the interest of time. There's not like a ton of lore around him being a great fighter, but I think I do think that you're supposed to assume that Ned Stark is a decent fighter
Yeah.
here. I'm taking him.
I was thinking about it. I was like, you don't see him do too much in the show. But
Yeah.
He definitely was. He was
He
definitely
holds his
one of
own
the top.
against Jaime.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So-
and I'm gonna go ahead and just say like I think Ned might have been a better fighter than Jon Snow, just in
Yeah.
my
I
mind.
think he was.
Like
You died.
he did die. He was executed, but
Yeah, that's true.
I'm considering Night
I
King,
mean,
but
Jon
honestly,
Snow
like
died
in
too,
the
though,
fucking
so-
show, the Night King doesn't do anything other than just get stabbed by Arya. I mean, he raises the dead, but there's
He
not
doesn't
gonna
really
be.
fight anymore.
Wait a minute, though. Hold on. Can he raise after my guys start dying? Can he just bring him back to life?
They never
You
lose.
kill him.
There's one. There's a few really big heavy hitters that people have not even mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried. I'm thinking like all fucking knights, you know, like I kind of want like just some weirdo like involved, like
Psycho.
fucking Tormund. All right, can we take Jack and Hagar off of this list?
Yeah, I
That's
thought
it's just
about him, I
total
was like,
bullshit.
This is not really.
Total bullshit.
Yeah.
Guy could just kill whoever he wants. Like that's
Yeah.
honestly like I kind of feel that way about Arya a
About
little bit
Arya?
too, but whatever, we'll keep her in.
Yeah.
She's a badass even without using that power, though.
Yeah, she really is. And you don't really ever see her use it anymore. After she killed Freys, like that was it. Like you don't really see her use it ever again.
It's funny because a lot of the greatest characters are not good fighters.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a safe pick to make sure I don't do something stupid. I'm just gonna take Jorah. All right, Andy.
We'll skip it. All right. We still got Eric after this, right?
Yeah.
So I'm between Grey Worm, Bronn of the Blackwater, and the guy that trained Arya.
Syria.
Yeah. And I think I'm going with Syrio Farrell. He's my choice.
He was on my board. I just wasn't sure how good he was at really fighting. Like
I
thought
mean,
was
you
a
saw
great
what he
sword.
did with the goddamn wooden stick.
Yeah.
I mean, you put a real
Just
sword
a
in his
couple of
hand.
fucking dorks.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I had a wooden sword. They had fucking real ones. Like, you just would have fucking just
And he
killed them
died.
all. I know. If he had a real sword, he would have killed them all.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're talking about
That's
him
funny
as
how
well.
about how in the show, like the characters that are considered like better fighters can literally take on like 5 regular fighters at a time.
Yeah.
It's like really?
Yeah.
All right, Eric, your last pick.
It's good. Yeah, I wanted Bronn.
Bronn.
Yeah.
He was in front of
Never.
Grey Worm.
So correct me if I'm wrong here.
And ahead of
When
Jorah
he
for me as well.
correct me if I'm wrong here. When he shows up with the crossbow to Tyrion and Jaime, doesn't he say to Jaime, he's like, you couldn't handle me on your best day, you definitely can't now, or something?
Yeah.
Like, was he trying to say he was better than Jaime when he had 2 hands?
Well, he has not sold me on that. For
Yeah,
sure.
Is he claiming that? Like,
I-
did that happen?
I don't
No.
know if he was saying that. I think that he was just saying like he
Yeah.
couldn't handle him on his best day with
Yeah.
just having one hand.
No. All right, hold on. First
Either
of all,
way.
no chance. But I mean, because if you're going off what a person is saying about themselves, like
Right.
there's a scene.
I was
where,
wondering if something happened.
There's a
That's
scene
not
where
right.
there's a scene where Jaime is talking to Brienne when they're on their big trek that lasts for like 2 seasons, where Jaime says there are only 3 people in this entire world that would have a chance against me. And like a lot of people have thought about what he meant by that, and they kind of assumed that he was talking about the Mountain, the Hound, and Barristan. Because like if you think about who else he would consider his like
Yeah,
peer,
that's a good point.
and that gives you really good street cred for having Barristan at 4. But he like learned under Barristan, so he probably had a lot of
I
respect
remember
for
when
him. at that
Barristan
moment.
like killed like 30 of those fucking like 30 or 40 people in that one scene, dude.
Yeah.
All right, everyone list off what you have real quick, and then vote.
Yeah, and then argue for it. All right, I've got Sir Arthur Dayne, Sir Jaime Lannister, Sir Brienne of Tarth, Ned Stark, Jorah Mormont.
All right, I had the Mountain, Jon Snow, Arya Stark, Tormund, and Syrio Farrell.
I have Oberyn Martell, the Hound, Khal Drogo, Ser Barristan, and Bronn of the Blackwater.
Andy, who are you voting for?
Who am I voting for? This is tough.
Can't vote
Let's
for
see.
yourself. Can't vote for yourself.
What? Can't vote for myself, even though I probably would.
Really?
I think so. I don't know. I have to look at these a little closer. Oberyn is nice. Hound is nice. Khal Drogo. I mean, they're all nice.
They're all nice. Everyone on here is nice.
I think I'm going Eric here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, Oberyn was really skilled. The Hound, I mean, aside from being one of my favorites, and it didn't come into play here, it was just obviously just an absolute killing machine. Khal Drogo, didn't get to see him like as much as I would have liked to, but I think that just kind of, emphasizes how cool he was and how strong he would
Just
be.
know for a fact he's.
Yeah, he's gonna cause some damage. Barristan, obviously, like in terms of just like the history of the show, like one of the most like skilled fighters like ever. And then Bronn of the Blackwater as well. I mean, Arthur Dayne is nice. I mean, like I said, they're all nice, but I think that looking at the five, I didn't see enough from Ned Stark. And if we're talking about like the prime that we saw him in the show, he was like still older, and I don't think that he was probably wasn't as skilled as Barristan was.
His fourth is definitely better than my fourth.
I think I will say, just regardless of who I think should win, I think my characters might have the highest kill count of any of these teams.
Yeah.
Of on-screen kills. Just between Bronn, the Hound, and Barristan, Drogo just kills so many fucking people.
That's true.
Drogo does not kill a bunch of people.
I mean, Arya killed an entire house as well.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
But
She has probably the most important kills.
yeah. And also looking at my team, I had the most survivors. Not that it really matters, but
I like that Arthur Dayne could probably kill 2 of Eric's by himself. I think Jaime and the Hound are like, the Hound's probably a little bit better, but they're pretty much, and Brienne, I think we obviously saw her beat the Hound.
Yeah, and like that's what made that pick hard for me, but I just love the Hound so fucking much. I just got, like Andy said, it was a killing machine. I saw him fuck up so many people.
This isn't about love. I'm going with by the way, did you already voted and you already voted?
I voted Eric.
I didn't vote, but I'm voting for Jacob.
Yeah, I'm voting for Eric. Andy,
Don't like
Again,
Jon Snow.
No. There could be a time where like I could just say like maybe yours should win because Arya would just beat everyone because that's just kind of how Game of Thrones presented it. But I don't love Tormund like you guys do.
Yeah, like I said, like it was gonna be kind of a reach.
I just don't know if there's any legitimacy to him being a great fighter. Same with Jon Snow. I feel like people kind of don't remember how much of a badass Jaime Lannister was because there was even a time when Jaime was like, "Let's end the whole war right now, me and you fighting," and Rob's just like. He's like, you would win if you did that.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows, Jaime was, but again, it was like him, the Hound, the Mountain. But
Would have been sick. We should have seen that.
The Mountain's kind of
Pretty cool.
unfair because once he gets reanimated, he literally can get stabbed in the brain and still like kill another one of the best fighters. Like it's not really fair.
I didn't like Jon Snow, Tormund, or Syrio. To be honest.
No Syrio, huh?
Just dad bod, fucking like only saw
I
him
don't
playing.
know,
Only
doesn't
saw him
matter.
playing around with a wood.
Little girl.
Stinking around.
It's a wooden stick.
Little girl.
I know, but you saw her fucking do way more than Syrio.
I know, but
He's an assassin, dude.
yeah.
I don't know. See, I don't know how Arya really fares toe to toe. I know she's like a great assassin, but like, what's your
went up
toe to
against
toe
Brienne.
fighting like?
No, you can
Brienne,
see.
she
see
had
her-
her way with her. I mean,
Not really. That was close. Because Brienne has her fucking sword pointed at Arya, and she has her knife pointed to.
I know the show wants to
Yeah.
make you think that. I'm not fucking buying it. That Arya's little ass could go toe to toe with any of these fucking people, dude.
No.
Just doesn't have the fucking muscle.
It depends on how you think about it. There's part of me that thinks like maybe Arya just wins the whole thing, but then there's part of me that's like, all right, if we're making this legitimate,
Dude, her body probably weighs 90 pounds. You just put on a suit of armor and just fucking punt her.
I don't think she would beat the Mountain.
She's not gonna beat anyone with armor on.
Yeah. I feel like Jon might beat the Hound in a fight.
why?
No.
I don't know. Just seems more skilled.
You gotta understand the power levels at play here, man. Jon
Yeah.
Snow is a really respected
I don't think
character,
he's
but-
as good as Jaime is per se, but
No.
I don't know.
I don't think Jon Snow's on that level of actual, like, toe-to-toe combat.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree with you guys.
I'm gonna disrespectfully disagree.
That's fine.
I'm just-
I'll take the high road here.
What's the evidence for Tormund being better than like Barristan or Ned Stark?
I mean, just looking at his survivability, just obviously.
Okay, but survival has a
you know,
lot to do with circumstances.
Yeah,
and place
I
and
know,
time.
but like at the same time,
This is
like,
in a fucking ring. You're not getting out unless you win.
just a fucking
fighting.
brute, dude. Look how fucking big and powerful he is. Here, you said I'm not taking power into consideration. Tormund's one of the most powerful.
You are with
characters
him,
in
but
the
you
show.
weren't with Arya.
Yeah, not with Arya, sure, but like they're another much different fighters.
And I think there's a world where you could consider Arya like should be the number one pick. It's just how much you believe in her powers. Like if she's fucking able to, I mean, you have to think like there is a scenario where she should just be the number one pick.
If she gets to do her face thing. Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't even matter though in a ring if she does the face thing.
No.
Yeah, I guess not, because you have to. Yeah, everyone would see what you're doing. Just like over in the corner, like cutting someone's face off.
Casting a spell.
Stitching it on. All right, Eric won.
It was great moderating this, guys. It was really felt involved here. Did a lot. It's good.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Did nothing. It's okay though. Good draft. Good draft. Eric won.
Let's do the next one.